This is a 1994 Honda Accord, and it has really worn looking hubcaps that are very dirty. We're going to rejuvenate the hubcaps. Already have it jacked up. These rough edges will need to be slightly sanded. Just the loose edges. Remove the loose edges. Anything else that's loose? Okay. Looks good. See that loose edge there? Okay, I sanded off all the rough edges. Obviously, paint doesn't stick to loose paint very well. This is called wheel paint. Same color, basically, roughly as the. Already done one side, lifted up the side. Did that side, rotated the tires while I was at it, put them back on, now we're doing the other side. Really light coat at first. The paint sticks better to a tacky light coat and tends to run less. So that first coat, just let it dry for a few moments. That should be good enough. Try and paint it from all angles. Dry a few moments. Putting on too much paint at once tends to make that build-up look. Be a little more careful on my last few coats and we'll be able to cover that up, so let it dry for a moment. I'm going to keep doing this until they look even, then let it dry a little bit extra up and put on one final coat and then put them back in the car. Okay, one final coat. It's kind of globbed up a little bit, but when it dries it won't look so bad. I went heavy on some of the areas that needed extra paint, but it's covering up with a light coat, and it'll also look better once it dries. Okay, there's a small indentation for the air fill tube. These are still wet, but I'm going to put them back on anyway. I want to get going. There's the air valve. I'm going to line up that indentation. Be careful when tightening these because you can over tighten them and warp the brake drum or the rotor, but it's not a Swiss watch, so don't worry about it too much. If you don't have an impact gun, use the lug wrench for the trunk. There's the finished product. That's how they look. They're original Honda hubcaps, so who knows how much those cost brand new to replace. Some outrageous amount, but for $7 you can buy a can of paint and make them look like new.